Hi everyone. This is the video for day 4 Cheltenham Festival 2020, and it was a case of hitting the bar post and getting them kicked off the line today for us. So we did 6 bets so far for the festival. Honeysuckle had won. Theatre Award had run really well. Actually, I don't think I've talked about him. He ran really well. Looked like he might win. Certainly looked like he placed at last, and then the winner ran across him and he got run out of the places, finished 7th. And then on to today, Riders on the Storm was going really well, 3 out. No idea where he would have finished, whether he would have found match after that tough race. No one knows where Riders on. I would love to know where he would have finished, but he fell. He was going really well at the time. Dolcita came absolutely cruising. I thought she was going to win, and then Concertista appeared on the scene hacking and ran away from her. She ran an absolutely fabulous race for us. If all your runners run like that, then you're going to be all right. But she's finished 2nd, and we were on it to win 8-1. And then the 2 small bets in Kim Muir, we had £20 each way, and Kilfillan Cross, who has now finished 2nd for us and run 2 absolutely brilliant races. And I thought he was going to win, but he hasn't quite got there. He's finished 2nd. He's returned £68. Champlain Platinum, just a £10 win. I didn't think he'd stay, and he didn't. But if he had stayed, he would have won. But he didn't stay. But that's by the by. So at the moment, stake £300, returns 308. And I can't see a bet tomorrow. And I've always been like this, that I won't put bets out. I know that I was supposed to put £400 in the bank off. I was supposed to. I said I might even put 500 off, but I can't see bets. We've broken even, and breaking even is okay. I said that right from the start. Breaking even's okay. We're actually up £8. We've got 1 bet to run as well that's already paid for. We may win another £330 tomorrow. So I hope people don't mind that I don't put another bet up. I'll tell you everything that I feel about tomorrow, where I would have put a bet up, and where maybe there's just not enough value in the prices to put them up. So 130, no view at all, absolutely none. I'm really sorry if people want to do play spots, because I can't help you in the 130. I cannot help you. 210, my fancy would be a Jolly. I think Nicky Henderson's trying to win this race for Isaac Swade, and last season they came really close with We Have a Dream. And I think this one's been plotted up. And I was all for putting a bet on him until I seen the price was only 11-1. And it was 18s and 20s a couple of days ago for absolute sure. And I was thinking, oh, I might put that up. I'll see who gets, see how the yard's running, things like that. And they are running well, but I'm not putting a bet on it at 11-1. Not a chance. It's just not value at that price. But it is my selection. It's definitely the horse I'm interested in that race. I was also interested in Aramon, but that price had collapsed a long time ago. That was the Wise Guy horse at 20-1. That's into 7s now. So yeah, the selection would be a Jolly, but not a bet. In the 250, latest exhibition, we've talked about him a lot. He's still the most likely winner for me. I like the horse. I'd like Paul Nolan to win the race. I'd like Brian Cooper to get a winner at the festival as well. Just not enough value in the price against Monkfish, Time Hill, Janadil, horses like that. I think Janadil's got a chance as well. I think he might be a touch of value. I'm not sure. Just a worry that he's going straight from 2 miles to 3. So that's a big hike in distance, but he's a good horse, Janadil, and he's a big price at 12-1. So he's not out of it, that's for sure. But I'd like latest exhibition to win. But I've not really got a proper selection in that race. But if you wanted one, it would be latest exhibition. 330, we've got the bet and Lost in Translation. If the yard was going better, I'd be starting to get confident, but it's not going well at all, the yard. They've had a lot of the big breakaway run poorly, Fiddler on the Roof ran poorly. They had Reserve Tank today, it ran poorly. They've had a lot of runners not run well, and they're a yard that go in streaks. They get a lot of winners, then they get nothing, then they get a lot of winners again, and at the moment they're not getting any winners. So, but hopefully he can run a race, and he could win us £330 tomorrow, and then our profit would go up from £8. It's still a profit though. To 338. The safe horse is Santini. He'll probably jump round. He's probably going to find one too good, but he'll give you a run for your money, and he'll probably place at a big price at Bristol de Mai. Album Photos jumping has never been pinpointed as not that good, but I thought his jumping when he fell in the RSA was poor, and last season he got away with it in the Gold Cup. I think he might be under more pressure tomorrow. So yeah, for me, if someone asked me tonight, I'd say Santini each way for a selection, but no bet in that. 410 Billoway and Staker Wallace. I couldn't put you off either, but I don't know which one would win. Both are fancied. So is John Joe's horse Manila Rocco, but I think the two Irish horses, are being plotted up for a lot of these races. You've probably noticed that by now. 450, I like one here actually. I was keen on this one, Chosen Mate. I've talked about it in the videos. I talked about how they got away with an absolute stinking run 2 runs ago, and no one asked any questions about it. And then it came out last time. It was totally unbacked. And the time when it ran really bad, it was heavy favourite and heavily backed. And then it's come out and won at Gordon Park, pulling a cart with not a penny piece. I think it drifted from about 3 to 1 to 5 to 1 and won easily. So he'd been a selection in that race. Not a bet, but a selection. And then the 530, well, it is really plot job central. Joseph O'Brien's horse looks plotted up. That's front view. Gavin Cronwall's, I like the way you're thinking, looks plotted up. Willie Mallon's horse, 5 o'clock, looks plotted up. And Gordon Elliott's horse, well, 2 of Gordon Elliott's horses look plotted up, but Elliott's getting a lot of winners in handicaps. Column of Fire and the Boss's Oscar both look plotted up. For me, I'd just go with the Willie Mallon's horse here each way. But I wouldn't be surprised if any of them just romped in this. Like any of those horses I mentioned, any of the 4 could just romp this race. Could be a stone well in, maybe even more than a stone. Because all these Irish horses, like the Irish complain about their marks, but they're romping all these handicaps, and even with £4 onto their Irish marks. The British handicapper is handicapping them on what he sees rather than what the Irish handicap mark says, and they're still only putting £4 on horses that are like £14-20 well in. So yeah, I would go with 5 o'clock. So my lucky 15 would be in the 210 a Jolly, in the 330 Santini, in the 450 I can't remember. 450 Chosen Mate. God, I've got it written in front of me too. And then 530, 5 o'clock. And that'll be an each way lucky 15. I'm sorry there's no bets. If there's an outcry in the comments, I'll try and dig up an each way safe bet that's going to return my stake if it comes placed, if everyone's very upset about it. I just do my best on the videos to return a profit. It's only £8, but it's a profit, and I'll guarantee you there's 95% of people going out of Cheltenham with no profit. And we've had high profits the last 2 festivals. I'm sorry it's a small one this year, but it's still a profit. And we've had only 2 bets the rest of the season, and they've both won. So, you know, you got to take the rough with the smooth. We've been unlucky actually. Dolcita came in second, ran a great race. Kilfillam Cross ran second as well. Riders on the Storm fell going well. So we haven't had the rub of the green either, and we've still returned a profit. So for me, it's been a great festival so far. I'm hoping that I can do well tomorrow. I'll try and, you know, bet a couple of horses small and try and win a few quid. Hopefully you've won a few quid as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos. That's the most important thing. I do feel a wee bit under pressure with so many subscribers, and I just hope that I helped you, because you always should be betting your own horses. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun. I will put a review video up, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with racing after this, whether there'll be an entry, and we'll see where we go. I will say that just while I'm on, I think that the Willie Mullins horse, Barrow's Saint, I think it is, at 12-1, would be a half decent each way bet for the National. Now that Tiger Roll had a hard race yesterday, and I would think that would be detrimental to his bid for a third Grand National. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed Cheltenham. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos. So I hope you have a good day 4. I'll be back to you with a review video either Friday or Saturday. Thanks for watching and have a great day tomorrow. Bye.